Welcome back. How much you want that belt, man?
How much? Whoa, I think I'll show you on the fight night how much I want it. Right now I'll not say how much, but once the fight night comes, I'll show you how much.
You ready for 5 rounds?
Yeah, I'll be prepared for 5 rounds, yeah, 100%. Like, there was, I feel like that's the best way to prove who the champion is. 5 rounds, like, let's go into the 4th round, let's dig the 4th round, let's dig the 5th round. Let's see who's got the, not so much the skill set, let's see who's got the heart and the determination to win the belt in rounds 4 or 5, because I want the fight to go 5 rounds. I want it to go into the round 4, round 5, to see where we're at, like mentally and physically, so we can, that's where you can wear somebody down and completely take their soul away and finish them. That's the best way to beat someone, I think. What if I was to go out there first round and knock them out first round? Then people would be saying, oh, nah, screw that, you know. I want 4 rounds and then boom, finish 5th round.
Get it. Did he really beat you last time?
Do you think he beat me last time?
I don't know, man, tell me.
Yeah, but watching back, yeah, when the fight was close, but still, he's a champion, but he run around that ring like a girl. He run. Not one time did he come forward, he run away. And I was like, come on, man, let's engage a wee bit more. So for me, it's hard to fight someone like that. You know, very, very hard to fight someone who's on the back foot, like being defensive, switching stances, throwing shots, and then shooting for the single leg. That's all he did. He did nothing, he never hurt me. Round 1, he hit me head kick. That was it. That's the one good strike he hit me. Other than that, he never. Round 3, I hit him and he was wobbling. And so one more round, he was gone, man. He was fucked one more round. He knows that, so he better get that cardio up, because I'm going to be there for 5 rounds.
And what about that bite? Did he really, you know, bite you?
Man, I'm not going to make that bullshit up. I says it 100 times. Listen, I've got nothing to lose, so for me, if I put my fingers in his mouth and he bit them right, if I did it for badness, then that means what I got to prove doing that, you know? Absolutely nothing. I've already lost before, I don't care about losing. This guy doesn't want to lose, okay? Because he's got 0. So for me, I work for a choke, I cover the mouth, he moves the head about, his finger slips in, boom, he just bites on that motherfucker. And once he bites, when he bites my finger, boom, jumps on my back, try choke. That happened after 4 times. He tried to take me down 4 times, it didn't work. Once he bit my finger, boom, on my back, trying to choke. So you can kind of look at it yourself. It's pretty simple. It's not like rocket science to work out what happened. He knows what he did, and I'm going to get him for that.
You seems to be really pumped. Don't you like him for real?
He's alright, you know. He's alright, like, he's a good lad. You know, he's a father, you know, and stuff like that. He's got a girl, but I'm not looking at that. Like, everyone else has got, you know, a father and has got a girl and stuff, but for me, this is just a fight. You leave all the emotional stuff to the side and just focus on the actual fight. I feel like he's been protected his whole career. I think, like, KSW, I'm not going to, like, run KSW down because they look after me pretty good, but I feel like he's been protected his whole career, and that when he faced someone decent like me, you know, he had trouble, so he's like, ooh, what do I do now? He can't run from that. He knows, like, not just me, the people of Poland, like, said the rematch, they want to see the rematch, so that's it. But no, it's not like personally I don't like him, but it's just a business side of things. I want that belt and that's it, so I'll do whatever it takes to get the belt, and that's all, like, that's it.
Are you gonna stay here in KSW?
Of course, yeah. People think I want to get the belt and then go to. I don't want to go back to UFC. I'm happy with KSW. I like the way KSW, they're starting to, you know, step outside Poland. They're going to go to what I think maybe they're going to go to the USA next year. They're going to go to UK one time a year, Ireland one time a year. So that's perfect. You know, when to get the belt, defend the belt UK. I can defend the belt in the UK or Ireland. I can work both ways, no problem. And maybe even America, so we'll see what happens, but the only one thing in my mind is to get that, see this? That belt's good, nice heavy belt, I want to get that belt. I need a belt, I only had 1 belt ever before, and then a fight on Bama, missed weight, you know, so I didn't get the belt, so this time here, the belt's coming home this time.
How you will compare KSW to the UFC or ACB?
Well, we know USC's more like worldwide. They go everywhere, like very, very big promotion. And, you know, unless you are like boy on top, then, you know, you're just another number there really. But whereas KSW here, like, they treat me very good because there's not as many fighters, you know, so they can focus on the fighters a little bit more. And I'm happy with KSW. They treat me pretty good, and I got a lot of respect for Martin and his business partner, Vosat, the matchmaker. They're all good lads. So yeah, they're going places, and I'm happy to be a part of that.
And what about the money?
The money?
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy with the money. As they said, don't worry, because the only reason why Mateus wanted to fight me because they give him more money. He didn't want to fight me. He said, no, let Norman fight that French dude. You know that French guy, that Mateus? Fight him. Why? You beat him pretty easily. That don't make... You could make that fight, but the only fight that makes sense is me to fight you in a rematch, okay? And he's like, no. KSW, like, pound signs. And he's like, okay.
So you think he's scared?
Well, he said to me after the fight, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight for 7 months or something like that there. And I was like, man, you're going to fight, your ass is going to fight me next, I know, because I'm a money fight for you next. Think about it. The big rematch, it makes sense. You'll make a lot of money. You'll give me the belt, then I'll make a lot of money, and then we'll have a trilogy fight in Poland. You know, that can happen.
You got any message to him?
Just prepare, you know. No excuses this time. Just prepare for the fight, and we'll see what happens. Because I'll be there for 5 rounds, pal. I'm going to be in your face for 5 rounds. And don't run. Leave your frock, leave your little dress at the house and come fighting like a man. Don't run like a girl. That's all I say. Fight like a man. Fight like a champion of Poland. Show the Polish people that you are the champion.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you, man.